Here we go again. So on this next topic, on our Listeria hazard analysis work that we're doing, is actually looking at packaging operation. So what I do on the packaging operation, I'm really looking at the cross-contamination by hand at this point, because it's coming out already. It's really just for packaging at this point. So whatever your process is, so if it's coming out of a frozen state, or you're just basically going to be putting it on, the finished product and getting it into the warehouse. So a lot of this would be, I'm beginning to observe the movement of the person from one zone to the other, right? Are they going out, and the product itself, which is your food contact, zone 1 at this point are the gloves, right? So you're handling the tray. So imagine that you're moving the product from that part. Are you using a scoop? Are you using it by hand? You're putting it in a plastic or in a container. Are you pre-weighing it? Some products they have to be in a bag, and they have to be per unit. So people are actually counting, how many units there are. So let's say there's 50 units in a bag. They would actually count 50 units because they're per unit count. The other one is they also look at a plus or minus 1 or 2 on their unit count, that they would just use a scale depending on the size or moisture loss during the process. Those are also calculated on the net weight of that finished product. So as a PCQI, you need to pay attention to those movements of that person moving from one zone to the next. Sometimes, maybe the packaging or the carton guy's getting behind. Next thing you know, somebody that was actually touching that product runs over there because the prep table, it's getting filled up with product, right? So somebody has to stop somewhere and help out. So what is that dynamic of those two working together at that point, and then going back to the zone 1 where they're actually now back to touching the finished product into the packaging. So pay attention to that as a PCQI. So what I noted here is personnel handling is a potential source due to the handling of the packaging materials, utensils, and scales, right, for the weight verification. So part of your preventive controls would be, again, we're back to the hand washing, changing the glove, having those separated functions on that part of it, or separate zones. Like I said, it all depends on your process. So as we go through your facility, we're going to identify these things and put them on your hazard analysis, and we'll make our recommendation of what the best practices we've seen that had worked. And like I said, at the end of this, we're going to also talk about validating this hazard analysis or these preventive controls that we're recommending, and validating the control, right, that it works. Okay, so I'll catch you on the next one on our next topic. Thanks, PCQI. Have a great day.